Kwon is with us now, founder and executive chairman at Banyan Group. Kwon, thank you very much indeed for joining us. At least 97 countries have held elections or are currently still holding elections in 2024. India, we talked about, Mexico, United States, of course. Is this a consideration for visitors and travellers?
I don't think the fact that there are elections are really affecting people traveling, but I think the outcome of these elections, particularly in the U.S., is going to have a big effect. It's going to have a big knock-on rather than direct effect on many people's business. For us in particular, say, we've got a lot of business in China. So exactly what's going to happen after whoever's the new president, what the policies are going to be on China, hardening or not, and even perhaps the application of greater sanctions, even on the hospitality industry, like they did on Russia. These are going to have great impact.
No, and as you mentioned, you do have quite a bit of hotels in China, but also recently opening your first hotel in Mexico. Now, we've seen a lot of European and North American brands coming into Asia. What's been your experience taking a well-known Asian brand into the North American market?
Well, actually, we didn't open the first hotel in Mexico. We've been in Mexico for 15 years. We've opened the first new brand called Vea, which is a destination spa. That just opened in Guadalupe, in Mexico, near Ensenada, quite close to San Diego. But we have altogether about, I think, 6 or 7 hotels already existing in Mexico. So we know the Mexican market extremely well. And as most people would know, Mexico is pretty much a proxy for America. I don't think politics is going to affect very much. Even during the Trump days, when there was a lot of tension with Mexico, our business was still doing very well. I think Mexico is going to depend more on domestic issues such as the violence of the drug trade and so on. But we're pretty sanguine about Mexico, but not necessarily about other countries.
And one of the strategies that you've talked about is to leverage the growth of the middle class in certain regions of the world. Given that, do you have plans to expand into India?
We do think there's a massive growth in the middle class in Asia, and that's propelled the growth of our company from basically, for many years, only 2 brands to now about 8 or 9 brands, some of which were even rolled out during COVID. We see a lot of outbound tourism from India. That's been humongous. We're seeing that in Thailand and elsewhere, and we think India is an excellent outbound market. As far as an inbound market is concerned, however, I'm not too sure. The domestic market is very strong, but inbound into India hasn't been as much as we would have hoped it to be. And setting up a hotel in India is still a challenge. It takes a long time. There's a lot of bureaucracy. So we're a little bit more hesitant about India, although the potential is always there.